Okay. So see, if you have to go by the regular method of building the websites, you may have to learn HTML, CSS, JavaScript. And if you want to build a content management system, you have to learn one of the programming language such as Java, .NET, Python, Ruby on Rails, maybe any other programming language. Correct? But what if you don't know any of these things? That does that mean you cannot build a website at all? If you don't know these things, you cannot own a website. You can own a website. You can still build a website without even knowing these things. See, for example, you don't know how to treat a ailment, some disease. Does that mean you will be suffering for the lifetime with it? No, right? You don't know to do certain things by yourself at home. So, for example, you might need a washing machine at home, refrigerator at home. Does that mean you cannot ever own a website at home? Sorry, washing machine at home? You can get a washing machine, right? And if you have to build it by yourself, you can build that as well, right? Without even learning some basics, if at all, if there is a provision where people have pre-built and you have to assemble things. You cannot definitely build all those microprocessor, microcontrollers for your washing machine and all, right? But if it is already built and readily kept, you can assemble it and you can build it by yourself, right? So similarly, there is something same can happen with your website as well. So without writing the programming languages, without knowing the programming languages, without writing HTML, CSS and JavaScript, you can build the websites. Okay. So this happens with the open source. With the open source content management system, you can build the websites. I'll quickly walk you. Okay. So building websites without HTML, CSS and JavaScript. Building websites without writing. Okay. Yeah. So for example, any idea, guys? Anybody? Any guess? How do you build the websites without knowing how to write HTML, CSS, JavaScript? You don't know HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and can you still build a website? Yes. So there there are freely available content, open source, freely available, or instead of freely, there are yeah freely available open source content management systems. Content management system. See, in the previous classes we have discussed content management system. If you observe this here, CMS is content management system. That's the website backend. Okay, so this will enable you to create a website. Okay, see, simple example, you all have the phones, right? Android phones or iOS phones, whatever it is, correct? So if you want to order a food online, or if you want to book a ticket online, will you build an app on your mobile phone by yourself now? No, right? What you will do, you will go to the Play Store or App Store and you will install the app, correct? That will enable you to order the food or maybe book the tickets, right? Whatever it is, you are not really building the app for your on your mobile phone, correct? Are you all following me, guys? Same way, you can download an application for your website, which will be connected with your website and makes your website functional. You can build a website by using this content management system. There are freely available open source content management system such as WordPress, Joomla, etc. Okay, these are the content. These are the applications that can be downloaded to your server, configured with your website, and can be put in use to build the website. The application has all the features needed to build the website. Are you all getting this? Are you all following this? So ideally speaking, just take a look at this. I am going to show you something. Yeah. See, you have to build a backend, something like this, for your website. For your website. This is written in one of the programming languages. One of the programming languages. And if you cannot really do it, you have a better alternative. Okay. See, we discussed in the previous class, website has two components, three components. Website front end, the front end would look like this, correct? The website front end looks like this, which is written in HTML, CSS, JavaScript. If you have to build a web page, this is the ideal way of building the websites. The usual, when the internet came into picture, when the websites were built, right? So that's when this was the method followed, right? And then the backend was built in one of the programming languages, right? Like Java, .NET, Ruby on Rails, or maybe any other programming language. And this also needs database. But somebody like you and me who does not have any knowledge about HTML, CSS, JavaScript, or .NET, or Python, or Java, we have a better option. That better option is open source content management system. Open source content management system is a free software or an application which is available freely for everybody. That's why it's called as open source. That anything that's freely available on the internet, any software, any tool, or any application that's available freely, that usually will be a contribution by group of people, those are called as open source applications. So WordPress is such open source content management system which is available for free to everyone. You can go to the Google WordPress download. So it's something like you download apps on your mobile phone, right? Same way you can download this application. So WordPress.org is the place where you can download the application and you can install this application on your server. Get WordPress, right? Download WordPress 6.4.1. If you click on download, it downloads and you can upload this to your server. Correct? But how do we do this if we are not sure about configuring this WordPress application to the server? Okay. So I'll be walking you through those steps, how to do that. Okay. See, when you buy a server, they will give a control panel. They will give a control for you to manage your server. I cannot just tell that this house is yours without giving any kind of control to you, right? It is locked. I have to give you the keys to open the doors, correct? Same way, when you buy the hosting server, you will get the control for the hosting server. You will get the control for the hosting server, right? So this is where you can manage your websites, your website domains, everything. Okay. So I'll show you the first step what you should be doing. Okay. So you will have to first add a domain, subdomains or domains, add-on domains. So this is where you will be adding the domains and you will be putting those domains in use. Yeah. So you have to create an add-on domain. After purchasing the domain, this is already purchased. After purchasing it, you have to click on add-on domain and you have to add domain. I think this is already added. Yeah, that's why it's saying it's already exist. Go back. So what we will do is we'll just go here and you can create a website. Okay. Say you don't have to download WordPress application from the internet. You can, there is a section on the control panel called application browser. Install Acron and you can download the applications. See, all these are freely available applications. You have to click on this WordPress and install this application. Instead of downloading it from the internet, you can install this skilldeck.net. Yeah. https colon slash slash, always select https. Okay, so it's your option. Again, having www or not having www is an optional thing. Okay, if you want www, go with it, otherwise you don't have to. See, automatically this application will get installed in this folder. This is your server public underscore html is your like D drive. In D drive there is a folder called skill deck. Okay, yeah, you all got it. Yeah, so now let's open and see if the website is working. This is your domain. See, there is nothing. It says forbidden. You don't have permission to access this resource. Additionally, a 403 forbidden error was encountered while trying to use the error document to handle the request. Got it? So now, in few clicks, we are going to make this functional. We are going to build a website here, right? So for that, what we do? We have went to application browsers and we are trying to install a WordPress application. Okay. Administrator username will give skill deck, some password. So tech platform, this can be changed later. For now I'm just adding this fully automated system. This default text for your website, it's asking what is your website about, and this can be changed anytime. Okay.
Everything you want to enter, that will be installed. Everything you want to enter, that.
Yeah, so username password has to be entered so that you can log in using those username and password. Okay, so we can create a website. Install, click on install, and application gets installed and the website will become functional. Okay, are you all understanding this? Okay, yeah, click on install. So it's installing, it's creating the database. See, ideally, usually the old method was you have to create a database manually. You have to create HTML pages. You have to build. There's so much to be done in order to build the websites. Now everything is simple. It can be in few clicks. Now click and check your website. How does that look? See, your website is ready. Correct. Now this can be changed to whatever you want, right? See, earlier here it's open, right? There is nothing, correct? And now in just a click you build your website, correct? Now how do we take control of this has built something. This is not relevant to us, correct? So there is a control for it. You can log into the website. You can log into the website. This is where you log in. A WordPress application or a WordPress website will be always logged in using wp-admin, right? See, now see, there are so many options for you to manage your website. Okay, so how do you build your website? So you don't like this website, correct? How do you edit this? You will have the options to edit it here: appearance, themes, editor, or pages. All pages. Your sample page is here. This is your sample page. Yeah. Oh, no. Wrong page. So you have, it's like an app, a mobile app, a food booking app. What do you do in food booking? So when it's, okay, let's treat this as a mobile phone, right? So now on your mobile phone, when you buy a new mobile phone for different functionalities, you will download different applications on your mobile phone, correct? For food booking, you will download one app. For bus booking, you will download another app. For flight booking, you will download another app. For scanning the documents, you will download another app. So same thing, this platform, what we have downloaded WordPress is now a mobile, like a mobile phone. If you want to build beautiful pages on your website, you have to download different applications, right? So I will write it down for your convenience here. Okay, so I'll write down the steps and then we will go back building it. So building websites, there are freely available open source content management systems such as WordPress, Joomla, etc. These are the applications that can be downloaded onto your server, configured with your website, and can be put in use to build a website. The application has all the features needed to get started in building the website. Are you all understanding it, guys? Shreyas, are you getting it?
Yes, sir. Yes.
So if you guys are not understanding, you please stop me, let me know. So if you have any questions, doubts, we'll start. We'll discuss those deeper. Yeah. Okay. So now we have downloaded the follow the below steps in setting up the website on WordPress. Okay. Number one, what did you do? Add the domain for use on your hosting server. Okay, so I'll give the screenshot as well for this. Okay, so how did we do that? Here, go back, go to the C panel. Okay, so here, this one, add-on domains. So this is your step one. Yeah, so add the domain and its FTP access here on clicking add on domain. Okay, you all understood, guys? Number two, most of the C panels will have the applications made available on the C panel interface. You just have to download them into the respective folder where your website is created. Correct? Did you all get that, guys? Correct. So here I'll show you that one as well again. Okay, so you will go to this section, application section, and you will install the application. I'll add two interfaces here. Yeah, there's one more image, view more, and go to application browser, install, the application. Apps for content management, you see. Yeah. So when you click on this, it shows you install this application. Maybe I'll come back. Okay. I'll just take the screenshot of this. You'll have to provide the domain and you have to install the application. So you'll have to see why I'm adding this is even when you go through the document, you'll be quickly able to understand all of this. Correct? So after clicking on installation, yeah. So now here uh, in this step, website is where your website is created, right? And now here the database will also be automatically created. Okay, so this WordPress application will have all the will have the configuration file and htaccess file installed automatically. Okay, I'll show it to you guys now. So all this gets installed. Up to here it's clear, right? So third step, so this is how it looks. So you will always log into the application using wp-admin, right? So then during installation, we'll add the points here only. During installation, provide the basic details about your website, such as the business name, tagline. Okay. Okay. So create the username and password as well in this stage. Okay, so in this stage a default website theme will be created or installed. Okay, so I'll show that to you all here. So we have logged in here, right? Just check this themes. Themes is the section where, see, this is the one, it's been installed, a default front end for your website. We can activate this as well. So look at this, I'll activate this and your website will automatically change. So now I have activated it and now your website will change. So look at this, your website has changed, correct? So these themes are basically the website front ends, which are already pre-built. You don't have to build them. Now if you want to build them beautifully, you will have to install another application called editor, theme editors, such as Elementor, WP Bakery. There are n number of editors, WordPress theme editors, right? So now what we'll do is, there are multiple options for you to build the front end, okay? But before that, let's document it here. Yeah, in this stage, all the default website theme will be created or installed. In stage, the third step, you can. So your website now has a So here, are you all getting it, guys? Everybody?
Yes, sir.
Easier to understand or difficult for you guys? Yes. We will see that how to purchase the domain name hosting server in the next class. Okay. So we'll be purchasing. We might purchase, but anyways, that's quite easier. Purchasing a domain name, you have to. We'll add the steps also here required today itself. Yeah.
When I purchase the domain, then WordPress will show that. Otherwise, it is not showing that.
Yes. Yes. Yeah, we'll look into that as well. Yeah. So once you have installed all of this, I mean, like the WordPress application is installed, the database is automatically created. One of the default theme will also get installed. Okay. So now in the stage 3, you can take control of the website. Right? What do you do? Take control. You can change the theme. You can edit the pages, edit the web pages. You can build new pages to your website and put them in use and put them in use. You can publish the blog posts. You can add any new features needed by installing the respective application, usually called as plugins, called as plugins. Okay, so you can take control of your website now. Okay, so how do we take control of it? I'll show it to you. So you can change the theme of your website. So now the theme of your website is, see, these are the themes, these are the places where you can add new themes as well. Look at this, upload theme or search existing themes. There are so many themes. You can install one of these themes and you can put them in use to your website. But most of these themes, what you see here, your website may not look like this until unless you go with the paid version of the themes. You have to purchase these themes, right? Right. Correct. Anybody has any questions here? This is how you will put the themes in use. Okay. So for your website, so look at this website front end. Do you see any additional things? So let me open this in a different browser. You will not see anything that's in use. For example, let's say login. Do you see anywhere login here? Nothing, right? And do you see a title and description? EdTech platform, a fully automated system is what you see. Apart from this, you don't see anything else here, correct? Correct. So now if you want too many features for your website, what should you be doing? On your mobile phone, if you want to use too many things, what will you do? Install the apps, right? Right? Same way here, you are going to install the apps, but here they are not called as apps, they are called as plugins. Look at this here, plugins. This section already has, maybe by default, maybe you might see some plugins already installed, or you might not see any plugins also. Yeah, yeah, there are no much plugins. So for example, I want control. Maybe we'll do first one more thing. Yeah. So look at this, add new page. So I'm trying to add a new page. Welcome to the block editor. Make each block your own. Next. Get to know the block library. Next. Learn how to use the block editor. Get started. Okay. So this is the test page. Okay. So I want to add some content here. So I'll use a paragraph. I can change the background. Yeah. And I can start typing it here. So this is the demo test page built in the class just to understand how the features work. Okay, right? So next, I can add one more paragraph if I want, image if I want. So upload a image or media library. I don't have any images. So let me see if there are any images here. Media library. There are no images, so I might have to upload some image. Let me do one thing. I'll take a screenshot of this and I'll upload this. Okay, so upload. Yeah, okay, so image has been uploaded. Next, I want something else to be added. That something else can be heading. Yeah. This is the test heading, and I'll add a paragraph or maybe list. Yeah. The point one, okay. The point number two, the point number three, four. All of you are understanding this, correct? Are you all understanding this, right? So I can change the page setup. See, look at this templates. Default template will be very narrow page, blank blog alternative page 404, not the template. Here, author, page attributes, parent, description. I can set a featured image. So for example, let's publish this. So this is how your page looks like. Do you see how it looks? Right? But this is not looking great, right? So the width of this has to be changed, or you might need more control, or you want to build a beautiful page, correct? So for that, okay, let me edit this page. Template. This is the test page we built. Okay. So now you need more control for this page. Okay. You want to build beautiful web pages. Maybe something that looks like this, or maybe something that looks like this. How do you do it? If you need more control like that, you have to install one of the editors. Okay. We'll write it down here. Okay. So you can take control of the website. You can change the theme. You can edit the web pages. You can build. Okay. So now here we will write the default themes and the apps will give you a limited control, right? Hence you will be needing the default themes and the apps which are or called as plugins. Actually plugins will give you a limited control, hence you will be needing the advanced subscriptions to the subscriptions to the better themes and apps. Okay. So step 4, installing the theme that suits your requirements. See, now you understand what you see here, the default themes. Okay. So has got limited control. You cannot really build beautiful web pages, right? So for that, what you have to do is you have to go to the theme section of your website and you have to install the better themes for your website here. Add new themes and you can upload the themes, right? So for that, go to theme forest. See, you buy different kinds of products from Amazon, right? So Amazon is a platform that's selling various kinds of products for your use, right? So same way, theme forest is a place where you can purchase different kinds of themes. Basically, these themes are the website front end. The website front end. So for example, let's say you want to build a real estate website. Just search for real estate and you get to see so many websites and themes. So look at this on, see, when you search for earphones or maybe smartphone or maybe something else on Amazon, you will see the reviews, right? Reviews, the number of sales, and you will be purchasing on basis of that, correct? So same way here, you have got multiple themes. You can pick the one that best suits your need. Look at this. This has got 26.8k sales. This is just, yeah, this is highest. 40.9k sales has got highest number of sales. And look at this, just with few clicks, if you purchase this theme, this is costing you $69, correct? So if you spend $69 and purchase it, your website will be built just in minutes. It will be ready in just in minutes. You just have to purchase this. They'll give you the downloadable file and you have to upload it and it's all done. I'll show it to you. Maybe so here they are explaining you all the features. So they have used Elementor theme builder, page builder, Elementor page builder. Okay. So live previews. Watch video. Yeah. So this is the preview of how your website is going to look like if you purchase this. Yeah. Automatically your website will look something like this. See, these are already built pages. You don't have to build. You can simply purchase this theme, install this, and you can keep changing the content. These photos to your photos, this text to something that's relevant to you. Are you all getting it, guys? Are you all getting it? So your website will all change to something like this. So your website, not only this, your website will have a lot of features or options for you to manage the things. So now look at this. This has got so many options, right? But you don't see these many options. See, look at this left side. When I'm scrolling, it has got so many options to the left side, correct? So, but look at this. See, there are only few here to the left side, correct? See, some of these options will come along with your theme, and some of them you can download it under plugins. It's like when you purchase a mobile phone, it might have only 10 apps, correct? Inbuilt 10 apps, and you will keep installing apps, and it might go to 200 apps also, correct? Correct, guys?
Yes, sir.
Right? So, same way here, you can keep installing the apps as per the use, as per the necessity or need of doing some activity or functionality for your website, right? That's the reason you see so many apps here. See, WooCommerce is an e-commerce platform which is again downloaded from the library for free. Review section, UX blocks is coming from the theme. So, and then you have got Yoast SEO is the SEO plugin to handle optimization of your website. Wallet, there is something called as Wallet. Okay. And now this website, see, look at this, how different it is. Even this is built on WordPress. Correct? So now you can build website like the way you want. The way you want. You just have to understand how to build them. So I will give access to all of you. I'll show you how to build the web pages, and I'll provide access as well for all of you, and you will be able to do such kinds of changes or implementations on your website. Yeah, look at this. This is also built on WordPress, and look at this how it looks. The information, correct? Correct, everything. See, people can order products from here. You can order the products from here. Add to cart. You can go to the cart, view cart, and you can proceed to checkout, and you can buy the product. Yeah, you can click on place order, and you can place the order. See, look at this. Upon placing this order, a cashback of 41.91 will be credited to your wallet. Cashback. Your wallet also already has some money here, right? So this way you can have various kinds of features enabled on your application by adding the plugins. They all come from the plugins. So there is something called as plugins. Look at this. This website will have so many plugins.
Actually, plugin you can explain this. Plugin.
You can download any plugin that you want. Look at this. There's so many plugins here, right? 38 plugins. And now if you look at this, how many plugins are there? Hardly 2 to 3 plugins, correct? So how do I install the plugin? Add new plugin. So now for example, this is the test page. For this page, look at this. This is the test page. Here in the top, you read it here in the top, my cursor, you do all see the cursor. This is the test page edtech platform. I won't be able to change this text. Now if I want to change this text, I'm going to install a plugin called Yoast SEO. Yeah, look at this. This has got 5 plus million active installations. Install now. So you have to activate it, otherwise it won't be shown here. So let's activate it. So it is, yeah, you see here now. Yeah. So now when you go to one of your existing posts, pages, all pages, I can edit this. See now sample page, this is the test page, edit. Yeah. Look at this. Yes. This thing can be now edited. Now you see here, this is the test page, correct? Now we are going to change. I am editing the title of this page for the demo. So here description, this is the dummy default description for your web page. Okay, something updated. Okay, now look at this. This will get changed. You see, I'm editing the title of this page for the demo. And look at this old. This is the both are same. This is the test page, and this is also the test page. You understood how themes, how plugins can be installed and used. So now to build this page beautifully, you can install another plugin called Elementor, right? So maybe you can search, add new plugin.
What is plugin means?
So plugin is a small piece of code that performs a defined functionality for your website. That brings in the expected functionality for your website. Okay, so it's a small piece of code to perform certain set of activities on your website. It enables certain features for your websites. Okay, so now I want page builder. I'm searching for page builder. Check this out. See, there's so many applications to build your page. There is something called as Elementor. Install now. Page builder by its site origin, green shift animation and page. There's different kinds of page builders. Do you see? Excuse me, guys. Yeah, you see, right? Beaver builder, Elementor. There are so many page builders. So now let's install one of them and see how that works. Install now. So now this page earlier was not allowing me to edit the way I want. Now after installing this, look at this how that's going to be. Yeah, installed, activate it. So now here there is no edit page. When you edit page, nothing is showing up here. See, I'm hovering on edit page, nothing is showing up. Now I have just activated it. Okay, so I have just activated it, and you would see that showing up here under edit page. Every site starts with a theme like it, continue, skip, just setting up site name, take transforms. Okay. Skip. So your Elementor is in use now. Let's see. Let's reload this page. So now you can edit the page with all this Elementor. By default, a page is getting created. Now I can use so many features or options to build a beautiful page. So this is the test page. I can pick that page and I can start building the page like this. I can use drag and drop. Okay. And in this, I can add anything that I want. Heading. So this way the web pages can be built. Are you all getting it? Okay. See, edit with Elementor. This option was not there earlier. Now it is showing an option, edit with Elementor. Are you all following this? Are you all getting it? How the web pages can be built? So you can build beautiful web pages now using all these options. So using this, you can by default fix it. But then all this, we are using a free version of theme editor, the word page builder. That's why these options are all locked. Okay. So if you want all these options, you may have to purchase this plugin. So what I suggest is instead of purchasing these plugins, prefer purchasing a theme, something like this, which is pre-built and which comes with Elementor by default. See, if you are purchasing the editor, you will have to spend some 3000 rupees or 5000 rupees, and every year you have to spend that much of amount. But if you purchase a theme one time by spending 5 to 6000 rupees, you don't have to purchase any plugins. And moreover, other benefit is whatever is needed for your website is all pre-built already. You could see here, right? You just have to, in the settings, you have to change this dollars to INR. There are some setting changes. See, this is your website. Now think of this is your website. Just you have to download and install this application. So after making a purchase, so I'll show you here how many things. See, now I showed you real estate. Now tell me any other business, agency. See, there are so many templates as an agency which you can download and use it to your website. Maybe restaurant. All are restaurant websites. E-commerce like Flipkart, Amazon, or maybe like Candra Foods, which I have was showing to you sometime back. E-commerce. See, e-commerce websites, which you can. Your website will be functional in just 2 minutes. You can build a website like this in just 5 minutes. Okay. Pay now. So there are some settings changes. The settings, handling all the settings and all, changing it to your payment gateways, all that also is easy, which might take another 1 hour for you or maybe one day, doing all these kinds of settings as per your requirements. Right? So are you getting it? View demos. Now you can get a store website like this. And your website can be exactly like this in just 5 minutes. You just have to purchase it. Okay, so like this we have purchased so many themes. I'll show it to you. So here we have purchased. So look at this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 themes are purchased. We'll download this, and you'll have to just go to your theme section and you have to upload them. That's all. It's all done. Yeah. Here, uh, appearance, themes. Add new theme, upload theme, choose a file, choose a file. Once you download it from here, you can choose that and you'll have to upload here and it automatically shows up here, and you can make it install. Sorry, if it is already installed one, you will just activate it. Okay. So we'll do this in the next class. We'll add this theme or maybe building the web page. We'll do it in the next class. Yeah? Yeah? Okay. Anybody has